Hello, I am your AI host with a provocative voice. In today's Patronizer episode, Joe and Reese talk about rectal prolapses and if you should be required to have a medical degree to perform body waxing. Also, Reese says that his horn players should stop complaining about difficult songs and just spend time practicing them. Oh yeah, and Reese hates Texas. Welcome to the Pickle and Boot Shop. We hope you hate it.
Joe and Reese and Pickle and Boot Shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joe and Reese and Pickle and Boot Shop. Pickle time is happening. Pickle time. I go down to get some pickles.
For your grandma and your kids.
I go downtown.
For your grandma and your kids.
Boot time. Pickle and boot time. Don't be fickle, get your pickle cider, pop a nickel in your boots. Not a place of ill repute. Bring your grandma and your kids. Come for the pickles, stay for the squids.
Pickle and Boot Shop.
Stay for the squids.
Yeah. Pickle time.
Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands.
1996, we start this.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening
Ladies
to
and
this,
gentlemen, welcome back to the Pickle and Boot Shop.
Patronizer
Diabolical
edition.
Patronizer edition. Joe and Reese here, back in the studio once again. How's it going, Joe?
with Chaz in the buzzsaw.
Jazz! The buzzsaw.
Chaz in the buzzsaw. Boing, ding dong. Grrr. Boing, 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 boing. Coming back from break. Do you guys need a car? Do you need a plumber? I don't know where I'm going with this. So if you guys are listening, this should be the first episodes. Reese and I are taking on a third person to help us because it's just gotten too crazy. It's gotten too crazy for you to be a brainwashing machine star, as well as edit, as far as being a good employee and a good father. It's too much on
Well,
your plate.
I
Plus,
just
you
wanna
got to
add
get
one more thing. I've got eczema in my ass crack,
yep,
and that's
and
tearing it up.
yep, and you have to still get microphones out to your Kickstarter people. You have to still do 5-iron albums to your Kickstarter people, and you're building a shack. You still have to finish building the shack for your cats.
I built a cat shack. I got
So-
the mics out. I made a 5-iron album. I'm trying to make another one, except I don't have a studio. I don't want to go down in the basement because it's cold and it's echoey. Cat's got a shack. I do have eczema in my ass crack. Everything in my body itches.
Well, why don't you cream it? Why don't you put some cream in it? That was awful.
Oh, jeez. We can
Why don't-
only go with one place if you turn cream into a verb, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
Only one place.
And that's a custard filled donut.
I
just
did cream it this
squirted.
morning. I put hydrocortisone for
In there.
eczema on it. If it doesn't itch, but it
Well,
feels
do you
like
shave? Do you shave your butt crack?
Joe, seriously, let's talk about your personal hygiene habits because it's all weird, dude. You shave way too much.
Do you shave your butt crack?
Hell no, I am not going to shave my butt crack.
Well, that's
Shave. You're asking me a normal red-blooded American if I want to put a razor in my butt crack.
clippers, dumb bum. Clippers.
Well, what's the point of that? So it gets all scratchy? I'm not doing
No.
that. That
Oh
hair
my
is
gosh.
there for a reason.
You are so old school. There are people, there's 50-some-year-olds listening to this right now that think you are ridiculous. Everybody does that. It's called manscaping.
I got the manscaper thing that you told me, and I nicked my penis. There was blood. I'm not doing it, man.
Because you didn't have the guard on it.
I did too. There's
No, you
like
didn't. It's impossible to nick yourself if you. That's how it's designed.
I was doing it a lot.
You gotta do that in
I
your
did it a
butt
lot.
crack.
I'm not doing that in my butt crack. I don't have a lot of hair in my butt crack or in the top part where there's eczema, but I am not. I mean, it's fine. I'm not gonna shave my butt though.
You don't have to shave your butt. You shave your butt crack.
I don't have a lot of hair
It
in the
it,
crack.
it makes wiping cleanup easier. The itchy isn't
No.
there. Your
No.
eczema will go away.
That's not what causes eczema. You know what they think is causing eczema? I read an article. Catalytic
bumblebees.
converters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it makes this kind of plastic crap and it goes in the air and then people are getting eczema and asthma. I don't know if it's
I don't
true.
I don't have either.
Well, I recommend it. It's so cool to feel
Well,
itchy all
if
the
you-
time.
Yeah, well, if you shaved your butt crack, you wouldn't have that problem.
I have it inside my ears. Inside my ears, it itches. My hands itch all the time. It's like my palms itch, and I'm not getting
Yeah,
money.
everywhere
am
where you
getting
have
money,
ha-
I get paid.
Well, we know why you get hairy palms. So then if you have hair in your ears, you got to shave that too.
I do. I have a little hairs, and I pull them out, but that's not why. It's eczema, and it's everywhere, and I
Why
itch
don't
all
you
the time.
why don't you go to a salon, get down on all fours, arch your back, let them get in that little, like, just wax up that crack, get that grommet real good, and then
Mhm.
they just Kelly Clarkson just bring that off, eczema gone, hair gone.
This
You'll
hair
be-
gone, yes, but not eczema.
You'll be right as rain.
Can you imagine having that job?
No,
No, like
I can't.
doing
I don't.
the wax on
Do you
somebody's
find it
face?
weird? Do you find it weird that people that don't have a medical degree do things in life where people's genitalia is in front of them and there's no medical degree? Like
It's the
the
oldest
girl
profession, Joe.
that goes to, like, I don't know, like salon school, beauty school. And it's beauty school is a 6-month thing. You learn how to, like, wax up her lips and wax stuff and, like, do nails.
Cut hair? Do they do that?
Yeah, maybe cut hair.
Maybe.
And then you get like, think of your first day. Your first day. Oh, I have a 9:00 appointment to do some nails, and you do somebody's nails, and then you have a 11:00 appointment to do somebody's hair, and then you
Gonna
have a
get
2:00
so many-
appointment for, like, a woman to come in and take off all her clothes, and then you gotta wax up her undercarriage, and you don't have a medical degree. Like, that's baffling to me. It's baffling to me that there's jobs in this world where you're looking at buttholes, wieners, and hooties, and you do not have a medical degree.
Yeah.
Baffling to me.
It's baffling. I'm also baffled by that. Also, as a medical professional, I don't want to look at any more wieners or hoo-hees.
Hoo-ha's.
I'm out. Hoo-ha's.
I think a hoo-he is a wiener.
Hee-haws. A hoo-hee? A hee-hee or a hoo-ha?
I don't know.
I don't want it anymore. I don't want to. I have put people's uteruses back inside them.
And that's
if
just
you're
on a
like
Friday.
one time-
Hey,
if you do this,
that's just
one
with
time,
Tinder. Hello.
you shove somebody's prolapsed rectum back in. And
That's
one
a
time,
Saturday morning.
You're like, blood was everywhere, all over, and then they came and got me, and I shoved it back up in there. If you just did that one time, like, that's your nursing war story. But I've done it at least 50 times. At least
Having
50
to
times.
having to put the pink sock back inside.
Yeah. And like usually it's bloody because it's been
Well, yeah,
hanging out. It's
that's
been
disgusting.
pushed out through a small hole, and
Yeah.
it's like getting all the blood
Yeah.
put into it. And then,
Yeah, that's a lot of fun there.
it's a lot of fun.
But you have a medical degree.
I do.
So it's not like the story that you're talking about is weird, but it's not weird that you're looking at a butthole, a wiener, or a hootie. Like,
Yeah.
that's not weird. It's weird that an 18-year-old girl takes a 6-week course at a beauty school at the end of her street, and 8 weeks later, she's got hot wax in someone's genitalia, and we think that that's okay.
I don't agree with that. I don't want anybody to hot wax me. I know you enjoy it, but I don't want it.
I mean, I don't hot wax. I manscape. I'm not getting my butthole waxed
By someone.
by someone.
But
Someone
you wanted
named
me to.
Echo at Fantastic Sam's.
We were about to get a cease and desist letter from Fantastic Sam's.
Like Fantastic
Please
Sam's.
stop saying these things about Echo.
like,
She was
like-
employee of the month.
yeah. Like you go into to Quick Cuts or whatever, and you're sitting at Echo's chair, and you're like, hey, give me the Clooney, and you look to your 3 o'clock, and somebody is in downward dog, getting.
It's like starting a chainsaw. They're just ripping it back.
Exactly.
Just-
Just rip
There's a-
cord, and you're
Yeah,
pulling that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Like you're trying to start a lawnmower. They're just ripping off that wax paper.
Uh-huh.
It's just right there in the middle of Fantastic Sam's. I don't understand the diff.
I don't
Like why don't you have a medical degree?
I think we should start some sort of campaign here.
Has
Joe.
has anybody ever stopped to think about that? Like garbage men aren't driving by picking up the trash and giving hernia exams. Like the two don't really have anything to I don't understand it. I don't understand you're going to get your hair done, your nails done, and you're going to strip off from the waist down and just let somebody that has a jar of hot wax and a popsicle stick.
That's how they do it.
I think that's how they do it. They take a popsicle, what's that, a tongue depressor,
I thought they put like
and a cup of hot wax,
Different.
and they get it all. They put it on a warming thing like a hot plate, and then they get it all in there, and then they put this sheet of like cheesecloth on it. I'm basically going
Cheesecloth.
off of what I know from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
that's all I know either.
Yeah. And then they just rip it off when it hits like a certain temp or something. If it goes too long, it's next to impossible to rip off. And then if you do it too early, I think it's still like way too pliable, and then it doesn't like pull off.
You just scald someone.
Yeah,
With
but
the hot
that's
wax?
it seems like something that doctors should be doing.
Joe, my
Like
kids left
like
this
it-
thing of something called Grandma's Mini Bites,
Ugh.
and I just started eating it. So I've been hearing, well, that's all it is. Go
I
on,
heard-
continue.
No, but shouldn't it be something that like what's it called when you're a skin doctor? Podiatrist? What's a
Dermatologist.
dermatologist? So it's that's who should be doing it. You should be going to a dermatologist to get waxed. Not a 19-year-old. Oh, you guys,
Uh-huh.
this is what I got to deal with.
What?
If you're just watching, if you're tuning in now to watch the lowlights on social media, of just Reese eating a cracker.
It's like a mini cookie.
This is the
Blueberry.
stuff that you give your money towards. I would say
Grandma's.
boycott us.
Yep. This right here was paid for with taxpayer dollars. They give them to my kid at school, and they're like, "This is breakfast."
What is it? A blueberry cracker?
Some sort of cookie.
It can't be a cookie. They can't give out cookies. Michelle Obama said you can't give out cookies.
It's a mini bite. It's not even round, so they didn't get it confused with a cookie. They're just like, it's a hexagon. Do that. How about that? It's delicious, Joe.
I'm so glad I'm staying up for this.
I know. What would you be doing if not this?
I'd be sleeping. Actually, I wouldn't. I would be watching. I'm going to real quick, while we're sitting here talking, I'm going to look up the score of there's 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the Maple Leafs Panthers game. Maple Leafs are up 2-1, but Florida's leading the series 3-0. So I need the Panthers to beat the Leafs.
What? Why
Yeah.
would you pick the Floridians over the Canadians?
Oh, I hate the Maple Leafs.
Why, Joe?
I don't hate the Maple Leafs. I just don't want them to win. I
They
hate the
invented
Blackhawks. I hate the Craphawks, and I hate the Penguins. Toronto, I just think it's fun that they don't win, that they never win the Stanley Cup.
Mhm.
So I want that tradition to continue of just them not winning,
It's not cool, dude.
them not weaning. Guess what happened May 5th?
The nation of Mexico fought off a French invasion.
Yes. Guess what else happened on May 5th?
What?
It was the 25th anniversary of Scalleluja.
You put it out on Cinco de Mayo?
Yep. Get
Sweet,
this. Get this in my life.
dude. Dove Award-winning Scalleluja.
Dove Award-winning Scalleluja. Get a load of this. One of my favorite time of year. May the 4th be with you,
Mhm.
followed by Cinco de Mayo, followed by my birthday,
Happy birthday,
May
Joe.
6th. 5677, baby. Yeah, so Scalleluja was 25 years old. Do you do that? Do you know the birth dates of your albums and stuff like that?
They're all November 22nd.
Every album you ever put out was November 22nd?
I think so. I know
Really?
There was like one we put out in the spring. I think so. We
Really?
just started doing it every year at like November 22nd.
Wowzers.
I know.
So here's something I want to bring up. Speaking of Daniel Rock, who I think we got off subject, but to help you get stuff off your plate, to help hopefully make this show run more smooth, Daniel Rock is going to be helping us edit. He's going to take on the editing, and he's also going to use video. So he's going to take lowlights. Some would call them the highlights of the show. We're going to call them the lowlights. And he's going to do clips of that for social media. So those of you that are Facebook or on Instagram, little clips of us like this, just this riveting Reese ratting away at a cookie, you're going to find on social media. And then that will make you go, oh my gosh, I need more of this. I need to sign up for their subscription-based service.
Right.
But in talking about Daniel Rock, he reached out about doing a documentary during Furnace Fest, documenting the insiders weekend at Furnace Fest. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. I don't think I've told the rest of the guys in the band, so if they're listening to this might be the first time that they're hearing it. I was too busy last week to go over all the specs and everything with them about it. But
It's so nice that you're in a band, you don't have to vote on everything, and then everybody's
Yeah.
like starts
No.
making jokes and then they quit.
yeah, no, not anymore. Not anymore.
Oh
At
my
this
God.
point, I'll just pull the trigger, pull the string.
I hate
I
everything
in
about talking to
2023,
Kevin.
are you allowed to say pull the trigger? Like I'll pull the trigger on that deal, or is that canceled?
I
Are we
think you can still
canceled
say
now?
it. Pull the ripcord on it.
Pull the
I'm gonna
ripcord.
pull the ripcord on it. I'm
gonna
rip
do that.
Band-Aid right off.
I'm gonna stick my finger in it. Does that?
Five Iron was like, hey, everybody else has quit doing the set list because we don't make any decisions and everybody just complains all the time. Anybody want to do it? And I was like, yeah, I'll do it, but I don't want to hear you guys bitch about it. And then I sent them 2 versions and they bitched about it. And now I'm like, all right, figure it out yourself.
Oh,
Fuckers.
oh.
Us.
Here's another thing that I think gets me excited almost as much as playing Furnace Fest is
Manscaped.
going to Buc-ee's down south.
Uh-huh.
Buc-ee's Super Center gas station. Are you familiar with Buc-ee's?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I've never been to one before. And an exit down from where our hotel is in Birmingham, Alabama, there's a Buc-ee's.
I did
So-
not know this.
So I plan on going to the Buc-ee's and enjoying the many treats that they have there.
Buc-ee's is like the Mall of America of gas stations.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
When-
what's that?
Yeah, I can't get excited about it.
Why?
Because it's from Texas. And I don't like Texas.
I love Texas.
Let me tell you a story.
I love everything about Texas.
Do you really?
I do. I really like
Texans,
Texas. Yeah, I
They're
really.
like the cockiest bastards. They're so cocky for
Have you ever
no
met-
reason.
New Yorkians.
Yeah, like New York. It's like the financial capital of our country.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's huge buildings and
Have you ever met people from
Got you.
Jersey or
Yeah.
people from Orange County?
also those like they're cocky. They have a reason. They're like Orange County. It's California. It's LA. The weather's beautiful. New Jersey.
Seattle, Portland.
Also, they have reason. Texas is just a smoldering hole of shit. It is it is either jungle or
Best-
desert or shitty ocean.
Best
and
food
then-
on the planet.
No, wrong.
Best
The
food
only
on the
good
planet.
food in Texas was imported there.
Barbecue.
Right. They brought in black people because they owned them. So they made good barbecue. And
Yeah.
then the Mexican food is also good because
Yeah.
they stole it.
Yeah. That's what every
Okay.
state has. You have food from other cultures that come into the area.
But then, like
Austin?
Texan food.
Like you've
It's
never
like,
been.
We make it all big. Do you like some big? Have you ever had a hot weenie? And they're like, do you like it big inside of you?
Oh
No,
my.
that's how they talk. They're the cockiest bastards. If Texans were just like a little bit more humble, it'd be acceptable. You'd
I've
just be
never
"All right."
met
But there's
a-
like everything's big, and we're the biggest state, and we know everything. And George W. Bush, and let's get some more guns in here. Shoot people in the air. Let's shoot off in the air.
So
Hey,
you
you
go
have a 10-gallon hat,
political.
This is not
Oh,
political.
so you go political with
This
it.
is Joe. You just brought up this
Oh,
subject. This
so
has nothing
you
to do
go
with
political
politics.
with it. What do you mean it has nothing to
Texans
do with
are
politics? You just brought up
fucking
George Bush.
obsessed
I
with
didn't bring up
shooting
George
guns.
Bush. I brought up food.
He's from there.
And Austin, Texas is awesome. And Dallas, Texas is awesome.
Austin is
And San
awesome
Antonio
because it's a bunch
is
of
awesome.
Californians that live there.
And San Antonio is awesome. And
Okay. I'm not saying
Where's
there are
the
not
big
awesome
Texan?
parts about Texas.
have you ever been to the Big Texan in Amarillo, Texas? Oh,
I'm not saying there are not awesome things about Texas. There's good cities. Geographically, it sucks. the cities-
it's a little unbearable in the summer. It's hot.
No, I mean, like, it's awful. It's ugly. It's hot. I mean, you can find gems. You can find places in Texas where you're like, this is nice. Corpus Christi is nice. The Gulf of Mexico is just a giant toilet.
I mean, the topography of Texas isn't if I can pick where to live. I don't live in Texas. I love the forests and the green of Michigan. I love the
Mhm.
lakes, the water, the forests of Michigan.
Mhm.
Love it. I don't.
You can pick Michigan, which is just like it's a state in the Midwest, which people would write off and just be like, whatever, it's the Midwest. There are just as many cool cities in Michigan or more than there are in Texas. And I would argue they're cooler. And the people in Michigan are not dicks about it.
Well,
Like
see,
nobody in Michigan is just like, this is the best state ever. You better shut up or I'm going to shoot you in the face.
that's what I feel. I am.
No,
I have that Michigan pride.
I've never heard it, Joe. You're just like, you know what? I went to this place and it's pretty nice. I like my state.
Now, here's
Texans
the
are
thing.
just like, you just better not, you not talk bad about Texas. Cause like, dude, have you gone to the Alamo? They make you take off your fucking hat. Cause they're like, this is a shrine for Texan independence. Like, no, it's not. Cause if you were independent, we wouldn't be having this fucking conversation. Cause you'd be your own country and you can go shoot each other or whatever the fuck you do in Texas. Oh, I hate it. I hate Texas.
I love Texas. I love the food. The shows we've played in Texas were
Uh-huh.
always awesome. The
Mhm.
coolest promoters, the nicest people. We
There's
would
better barbecue and better Mexican food. So many other places.
No,
I
don't think
agree
so.
with you.
I don't think so.
Like if Texas just took it down a notch, and I don't want to say I hate Texans because I have really good friends who are Texans, but they're not cocky about it.
Here's the thing, it's our experiences. I've never sat and with someone who's like, yeah, George Bush, Texas, love Texas, gonna shoot you in the face, guns, bring them in. All that stuff that you said. I've never sat with a Texan who said that to me.
I have sat with Texans who said that.
So I've sat with Texans who have welcomed me into their house, cooked me breakfast,
Yeah.
we've billeted with people. Just some of the coolest shows we've played were always in Texas. Like Texans really liked the Insiders. And so I never had a bad experience down there. When we went down there with Skeletones and Jeffrey's Fan Club, we played this amazing club in Austin, and they have like a big Jamaican population. And this dude came in with all his like pots and pans and like made us this like authentic Jamaican like jerk chicken stew and all this. Man, I've had some of the best times on tour have been in Texas. We drove through a tornado in Texas. That was awesome. Everybody else is pulling off on the side of the road. The sky is green. People are pulling off on the side of the road, and we were like, "Oh, cool! Everyone's pulling off on the side. They're getting out of our way." And Al just floored it. We're in a conversion van with a trailer, just driving down a highway, and everyone else is pulling off, getting in ditches. It was awesome. We've had some great times in Texas. Edna, Texas. There was this amazing like beef jerky place that it was. I love Texas.
I
feel
say
I
there
feel
aren't
how you
cool
feel about
things
Florida.
about Texas. I hate Florida too.
I hate Florida.
I didn't want to say there's not. Well, at least Floridans like take it down a notch. I don't know Floridans who are just like this is the best place ever. It's so awesome. We are the greatest. But Texans, like if they just took it down a little bit, if they're like, you know what, it gets hot here sometimes. You know, it's cool. Dallas, Fort Worth is cool, but you have to drive forever. If they just took it down just a teeny bit, I would be like, Texas is all right. It's not too bad.
I've never experienced what you're talking about.
Here's the other thing is growing up in Colorado in the 80s, it was all, so I grew up in a ski town and it was like all Texans with all their oil money just coming in and just like cowboy hats and like wearing jeans, skiing and like, why's it gotta be so cold? Why do you mean I can't ski with my guns? That kind of shit. Just like, whoops, I dropped my $1,000 bill. Woo, yeehaw, let's go skiing, everybody. And like, you're just like, oh God, so over it. Just shut the fuck up, Texas. Your state is so so ugly and lame. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I want them to stop. I don't.
See, I don't like Florida, but it has nothing to do with the people of Florida. I don't like the weather, and I don't like whenever I think of Florida, their buildings are all pink. I
Yeah.
swear, like you drive through there, every building is pink. Can't stand it. That's why I don't like
the
Florida.
weather.
The weather.
It's
Um,
hot. It's muggy. There's always some insect touching you. There's always something
Yes.
crawling.
Yes, there's always something crawling on you,
Yes.
landing on you. Yes, you nailed it. You
and,
nailed
like,
it.
There's pink buildings, but then like half of it is just some rotting shed. It
Yep.
is just like the nastiest part of Louisiana. And they're just like, come down here, it's paradise. And you're like, you can stay.
Yeah.
Plus the driving, like either somebody is like stopped in the middle of an intersection or like doing 20 on the highway, or like Tokyo Drift, like insane, just out of control driving, like going by you 120 on a motorcycle.
Now, the states that I'm not a fan of the people is and it's not even that it's not even that big of a deal to me, but
Hey,
like
we're generalizing, by the way. People, there's great people that I know from Texas. I have good friends from Texas, and they're great people.
yeah, see this is called backpedaling, people.
This is some backpedaling
This is
and
called
all of
backpedaling.
this, but generalizing.
the
Let's talk
reason
about the people in different states.
the
we
reason
don't like.
the reason I don't like Oregonians
Mm-hmm.
is I don't like hippie stuff.
Okay,
And people in Oregon
They're
take
into some
pride.
hippie stuff.
Yeah, they take pride in being cut of that hippie ilk.
yeah,
And if you're a hippie in Missouri, you probably move to Portland. If you're a hippie in Michigan, you move to Oregon. And
Yeah.
so that's just kind of a mecca for hippies. And I'm not down with that. I don't like the hippie like lifestyle look, patchouli. I don't like it. And so I'm not a big fan of Oregon in that sense.
yeah. I don't like hippies either, but I accept. I mean, I have friends who are hippies, but like I don't like I don't want to just hang out with hippies, and I do get that vibe in Oregon. Portland kind of creeps me out for that reason,
Yeah.
but man, it's no Texas. Other states you don't like. Florida, the people at least are nice, like super nice. We never played shows in Florida where I was just like, geez, man, shut up about Florida. It's just hot and weird.
Yeah, no, I have zero bad things to say about Floridians. I don't
Yeah.
like the heat. You nailed it when you said something's always on you, crawling on you, flying, light, like landing on you.
Mm-hmm.
That drives me nuts. And then the buildings just being pink, and every other one is a dilapidated, like abandoned shack.
Yeah.
But like, other than that, like I can't think of like a state where I just don't like the people. I don't like it. What you're talking about, like Texans, what you're generalizing about Texans, I do that about Southern California.
I
Like
agree.
people from Southern
Californians,
California, they
so
love
into Southern
themselves some Southern California.
they're just like, those are the people that are like, well, there's California and I've been to New York, and then there's something in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah,
But whatever that is, I
Yeah.
don't want to go there.
right.
I don't like that. But I get it. Like Southern California is nice. And you do have like every time you watch a movie, you're like, oh, I've been there. Oh, that place? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that would kind of get to your head.
Yeah, California would be real nice if it wasn't for the Californians. Like I like the weather is beautiful. I mean, if I lived there, I would be craving a rainy day every
Yeah.
now and then.
If you lived there, you'd probably be cocky about it.
Yeah, like the weather's great, the food is great. Traveling around sucks. The urban sprawl there is pretty awful.
Yeah.
But like
It depends on the city too. Like if you're in East LA, it's a little bit more down to earth. Like they've just been picked on by all the inland people, or not
Yeah.
the inland people. I guess that is the inland empire, but like the people that are close to the coast who think they're the greatest and God
Yeah.
created them just to have the greatest place
Everybody
on earth.
along the 405.
Yeah.
Like
But then,
if your city touches the 405,
you
I'm
move
not down.
east,
Yeah.
those people are just like, hey man, sorry about this. It's just the second best Mexican food you've ever had in your life. Sorry. All we have here is a mall. We don't, like they don't film movies here. And you're like,
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yeah. Our
The
economy
weather's
is
still amazing.
our economy is based on insurance sales
Yeah.
and mom and pop shops.
Yeah.
But
But,
I
like,
can't
in
really
San
think
Diego, I think San Diego people are pretty laid back. It's pretty cool.
they're
Yeah.
laid back people, but they are still conceited that they're live in San Diego.
Right. They probably have not been very many places. What else I hate is
Or
Arizona.
or the places the places that the San Diegans have been, it's like they've been to Vail, they've
Yeah.
been to Banff,
Mm,
they've been to
New
New
York
York City.
They've
Yeah.
not been to the middle. Phoenix, I think, is also the worst because people act like they're from LA. But have you ever been to Phoenix? It is a shithole. It is just a smoldering asshole of earth. If in the middle of the summer your kid falls over on the sidewalk, he could get third-degree burns.
It is
It's
hot
just like
in Phoenix.
it's
Yeah.
dirty. I mean, there's nice neighborhoods of Phoenix, like Scottsdale, but it's just a bunch of snobby, uppity people. And then the other ones have just old people driving golf carts. And then the rest is just dirty. It's just filthy and hot.
See, I'm from Detroit, so all these like I can't talk about. So like when I go to Phoenix, it's a major metropolitan city. It's an urban city.
Uh-huh.
And so in my brain, I look at Phoenix and I compare that to Detroit. So what I know to what I am taking in. And Phoenix is better than Detroit.
No.
So like any town like that I'm going to drive through and see, it's not dirtier than Detroit. It's not more busted, broken down than Detroit. Obviously the heat is different, but as far as the city and the quality of the city, I mean,
Yeah.
Detroit is an crap hole, and that's in my backyard. Detroit's 3 miles from me.
Yeah, but
And it is
people
an
from Detroit are
absolute
just
crap
like,
hole.
this is the best place on earth. God made me the best person of all time to live in this city. And people from
That's
Phoenix
Orange
are
County.
like that. Yeah,
No.
but okay, it is Orange County. But imagine those people in the shit desert, like in this place that gets 120 degrees most of the summer.
Yeah, hottest
bragging
day,
about it. I'm just
hottest
like,
day of my
ugh,
life I spent in Phoenix.
Stay there.
We played
Yeah.
we played with the Halo Friendlies. It was us, the Halo Friendlies, the Spivvies,
Uh-huh.
and I want to say like Goaty Hook or somebody like that. We played at this festival in Phoenix. It was 120 during the day, and then at night
I got
it
that
was like
105.
it was like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and we didn't stay at a hotel that night because we had to drive through the night. So it was 120. The show didn't start till later in the afternoon. So we went to the hotel. The hotel pool was outside. The pool was so hot, you were sweating in the pool. So then we drove to the show. Oh, coincidentally, that was the show where Nate got the hemorrhoid. was this show that I'm talking about. Was where he sat on the thing and he had to go to the hospital and all that. So
Johnny
he
touched it.
yeah, Johnny did the old blah, 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 to the hemorrhoid. So we're driving, and I remember in the daytime it was 120 degrees, and then I remember at night we were driving out of town and we passed a bank, and the bank said 101 at like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
101 degrees.
Yeah. I lived there for 8 months. Hate it. I like if you love it, that's fine. Live there. But like what I don't like is people who act like it's the greatest place on earth don't want to go anywhere else. Like it's just so great. Why would you want to live anywhere else? It sucks. The worst though, Texans. Yeah.
I don't agree.
New Jersey? You mentioned New Jersey. I want to talk about New Jersey. New Jersey is awesome. The cities are awesome. It's grimy. It's cool. You can ride the train into New York City. All the cities on the shore, super cool. Like so awesome. It's just like you're living in a Springsteen song. You can go into the Poconos. Beautiful. The only thing that sucks about New Jersey is its road prison. Every time you get in a road, you're trapped. And sometimes it's worse than others. You're just like, oh, you know what? I'm in this Burger King and I want to go to that McDonald's, which is right next door. And it doesn't connect. So you're like, oh, that's cool. I'll just go out on this road. But then you can't turn left. So you got to go right. You have to go right for a mile. And then there's no U-turn. So then you go another mile. And then you end up on some turnpike. And then that turnpike takes you 50 miles and you have to spend $80 in tolls. Finally, you can turn around and come back around and go to that McDonald's. But you have to go 2 more miles down the road to pass the McDonald's. You wave at it, and then you come around. You find another place, and you can go around. And then you come finally to the McDonald's after 14 hours. That's what I don't like about New Jersey. But the people are cool. I mean, they're a little rough. They don't mince words.
They don't mince words. That's right. I told you before on the show that in New Jersey, how people are paid, like the gas station people, they're paid to.
Yeah, you can't pump gas.
Yeah, you can't pump your own gas. So we like pulled in there. The guy starts walking to our car. We're like, oh crap, we must be in the full service. So then we drive around the other side. And the guy's walking, like stops, and he's like, what the heck? So then he has to walk back to the other side. And like he thought we were like screwing with him. And we're like, no, we don't want full serve. It's fine. He's like, dude. He's like, what's your problem? He's like, you're in the state of New Jersey. He's like, we pump our own gas. You know, we pump your gas here. We were like, what? It was so bizarre.
It is bizarre.
I got a real quick. I just got to real quick turn this light on behind me. My sister just texted me.
She's like, turn on the light. You got to show Reese that there's a baby cadaver on the wall.
No, it's gone.
It's gone. Where did it go?
I don't know. I chucked it.
It's under your pillow.
Oh, I chucked it. I got rid of it.
You know. Okay, so I want to talk about Coloradans.
Yeah.
It used to be different in Colorado. People used to be cooler, and now it's just like I don't want to talk shit anymore about California, but like half of Colorado is Californians that move out because they can sell their house for $1 million, and in now, Colorado's expensive, but like they could 10 years ago in California and then move to Colorado and buy a mansion.
Yeah, and then just run that state into the ground.
Yeah, and
now they're moving to Texas.
Similar once they found out, they're moving to Austin.
Yeah,
but like, man, it used to be like I've been to Alaska 3 times, and I'm like, oh my god, I love the people here. Like everybody's friendly. They all want to help you. They had to do it for survival, and I think when I was growing up in Colorado, that's how it was. Like, people were cool because you couldn't not be cool because you needed friends. Like you needed your neighbors to be neighbors, or you might, like you might end up snowed in and have no help, or just all this. It was just more rugged, snowed more, and I just feel like people were super cool and super helpful, and I felt like that when I went to Alaska. I was like, oh yeah, this is what it was where I grew up. It was like this, but now it's not.
No, in Michigan. So in Michigan, in the Detroit area, like they call it the Tri County area. So the three counties in Michigan that have the most populace, Oakland County, which is the county that I live in, is like the wealthiest in the state. And it's one of the top in the country because we have all the car companies here. So all
Yeah.
these car company executives that just make tons of money, it makes it so that if we're stereotyping people, our county is like the kids in the movie Clueless.
Yeah.
Like it's entitled, like anybody under 30, it's like that's what you're putting up with. You're putting up with these guys and girls that don't know what's going on. You want to talk about ignorant. Like they don't know what's going on outside their phone. Mommy and daddy that work for Ford, GM, Chrysler, Penske, like all these like big companies, like the kids are just like they don't have to try in school. They don't have to do anything because they're loaded from car money and vehicle money. And so you have in our area this it's like Clueless. Like the people act like the characters in the movie Clueless. And then you travel outside of that, outside of the Tri-County area, and it's that old school, like what we consider up north, like where we were when you came up to
Yeah.
my dad's. It's like it's like up north people. And then you go even further, you go into the UP, and then you got Upers. And those are like the people that if you're broke down on the side of the road, someone stops within 5 minutes. Like
Yeah.
someone's helping you. You know, we out on my dad's lake, our boat, we had issues. I mean, we were floating out there for 5-10 minutes. A boat comes by. Hey, you guys need help? They tow us they tow us back to their place on the lake. They drive you, to the gas station or the hardware store to get whatever part or whatever
So
you
rad.
need. They drive you back. They take you back out, and then you buy them a case of beer. Like that's payment is like a case of beer. And they will have taken 2 hours of their life out to help you, a stranger, do something. And you buy them a case of beer and they're happy as a clam.
Yeah.
And so like up north, that's that's what you get. And then when you go to the UP, I mean, it's like 1950s up there, like like how polite people are and how they help you and you help your neighbor, those types of things. And then down here, in the populated area, the southeast part of Michigan, it's just, I swear, it's like the movie Clueless. And then if the people don't have the money to be wealthy and entitled, then they're just entitled without the money, So then they're
They
just,
just act like that anyway.
yeah, they just act like it anyway, and it is brutal. It's something. How'd we get on this? How'd we get on bashing states and people?
I know. I feel like we're gonna get so much hate mail,
I know.
especially from my friend Brian, who lives in
Texas
Texas.
and Dan
He is-
Spencer.
Yeah, Dan Spencer. Wow.
Hey, do you
He's-
have any what's it called? Like updates on Five Iron? Do you guys have any shows coming up or anything?
Yeah,
What shows do you have coming up?
I think we're playing June 10th in Denver with Sid
Okay.
Ferris.
Oh,
Did we
nice.
talk about that?
No.
Yeah, we're playing. So this is what I'm struggling with. Is like we're trying to come up with a set list. We're co-headlining, but it's their show, so we're only playing 45 minutes. And I don't know. Everybody who sticks their necks out in Five Iron, who's like, "Yeah, let's try this. I'm excited." Everybody else is just like, "But that's not my favorite. I don't like that song." And then you just after 2 weeks of that, you're just like, Well, you do the set list.
Well, why don't you just do the set list? Why don't you have something where it's like, okay, if we can't come up with a set list, then we default to the one we used last time.
That would require function. Like you'd have to decide on that. You have to vote. We can't do it. Like it's so stupid right now. It's so hard to get people. It just sucks because like the people who are just complaining all the time, they don't realize that they're bogging everything down. They just like I don't even know why they're still doing 5-iron. They're just like sometimes this is okay, but I like to complain.
Like
what part do you like about it? Find that and get excited about it.
I mean, the insiders, we always had democracy and we would always vote on stuff. But then there was just some things that like logically we were like, why are we doing that? Like, why are we getting everyone's input? So like when it came to having band insurance, like it didn't have to be unanimous because like Kyle didn't want it. So it's not like we were like, okay, we're not doing it because Kyle doesn't want it.
Yeah.
Like we got band insurance. Kyle didn't want it, but we got band insurance.
Yeah.
I think, and then as we've gotten older and like now that we're doing stuff again, it's just kind of like you do things because logic dictates that. So like, I mean, I ain't in 5-iron. It's probably easier said than done. But I'd just be like, this is the set list. This is it. And then if people are like, well, I don't, no. We've been, well, I don't like this. I don't like that for 3 weeks now. This is the set list. This is what we did last time. You know, if new stuff hasn't been approved, fine. And it hasn't been approved. But last time we played, this was our set list. So we're doing it again. End of story. Move on.
How lame is that though? Like we'd be playing with the same set list we played in Denver last year. I mean, it's not terribly lame, but like how it would be so much cooler to play with new stuff. Like just change it up a little bit. But like, I don't know. I agree with you. Like that would be a one way to do it. The other way would be if people were just like, this is what's important to me. I want to make new songs. Okay, cool. Get excited about that. Let's quit bitching about the other stuff. Or this is what's important to me. I can't sing this song at all anymore or at the beginning of the set. Like push it to here. Okay, cool. What are you excited about? You know, like let's do that. But it's just people bitching. So we're just not making any headway.
So here's the thing. This is my 2 cents of advice that I would give you. You're not going to change somebody, right? Mm-hmm. So what you can control is what you do. So if you're not going to change somebody, if people's MO is I complain, but I don't offer up any solutions, then what you can do is take the reins. And you could say for a month now, we've argued about this. I don't want to have the same set that we had last year in Denver. So we have our hits, but then we're adding some of these new songs. This is it. End of story. And then if those people are like, well, no. This is what you do.
Would quit the band if we do that. They'd just be like, I don't want to be in this band anymore.
I'd be like, all right, fine. Like I got a 9-to-5 job. I don't need it.
But here's the difference. Okay. And not to dog on the insiders, but like, I think part of the reason we're beloved is we have the same people. We still have the same people. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to lose that. Like,
I think, like you don't want 5-iron showing up in your city with like a new bass player, a whole new horn section.
Yeah, every once in a while, somebody can't play a show, and if it's like one person can't play, we'll get a sub. Except, like, Andy's the only one that's played every show. But, like, everybody else has had a sub for something. Did we sub out a bass player? I guess Scott for Keith.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I like that about our band. I don't want it to be like that. I just wish people would realize, like, hey, dude, you're bitching about everything. Like, what do you like?
Well, I
Get
guess
excited about that. Get
I
excited about
guess
that
that's
thing you liked.
I guess that's
And
what I'm
then
getting at. Is
get other people on board.
I guess
Quit
that's what I'm
bitching.
getting at. Like you just said it yourself. They have to realize. So I
Yeah.
think by you taking the reins through doing that, people would have to realize, like, well, I don't want to do that. If their thought process is, then I don't want to do this anymore. So what you're telling me is, because I made a set list, you are going to quit Five Iron. That is what you're telling me. That is how passionate you are. You had 3 weeks. You did not come up with the set list. You
Did
did
not.
not. You did not offer, other options or viable options or whatever the case may be.
No.
You did nothing. So what you are telling me is, you are not offering any solutions. You are only crabbing about decisions that have been made by people that have said these need to be made. Like,
Yes.
and then I would let that person go, yeah, I guess you're right. And just like you said, they need to realize. So then those people need to realize what they are doing. Like, they are saying, I'm about to quit Five Iron because Reese made a set list because none of us would commit to making a set list. And then it's on them.
Or because there's like a song that you don't want to play, or you're like, I don't.
Our
want
whole
that
set
song
list
part
is
almost.
songs I don't want to play.
Right. You're just like, this is my thing, is make a good show. There's shit on there that is harder to play, or like, or I don't want to play. I don't like the songs, but I know that people love it.
Yeah.
So do it.
Yeah.
Like, just do it. For me, like, physically, I'm not going to sing Farsighted at the beginning of the set. Like, there's no amount of vocal warm up I could do to do that. And really, if we get halfway through the set and I'm losing my voice, we're going to have to cut it. So maybe don't put it in the set list. But, there's other songs. Do that. Like, I don't know, the horn player's like, that song's too hard to play. Fucking practice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, just see if it sounds like shit. Like, when we're running through it on sound check, then cut it. But, like, let's try.
Yeah. The songs that the guys in the Insiders don't care about any, I don't think there's any like big deal. They don't feel passionate really about what songs are played and what ones aren't played. Like, everyone's pretty much cool with it. I think the stick in the mud is me. And
Yeah.
the reason being is there were songs that are written when I was 17, 18, and 19 years old. And like, 46-year-old Joe does not, the message behind the song, the reason for the song is still rings true in my heart, but the way it's said, or the lyrics that were used, I'm embarrassed, so like, at like our practices, like when we kind of finally fleshed it out, like I had to tell the guys, like, I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm embarrassed to sing these songs. I mean, think about it. Like a love letter that you wrote your parents when you were in kindergarten is not going to be, so you write your parents a love letter when you're 5 years old, or, how you love them and you appreciate them as a 5-year-old. Well, then when you're 30, are you going to use those same words and read that at their birthday? Or no, you wouldn't. You would have
I think they would love it, Joe.
they would, they would love it, but you
Right.
would feel corny as all get out. If you
Do it
stood
for
up
your
as a
fans.
30-year-old, like, dear mom and dad, I love you. I love your spaghetti. You
If it's
dance
for your
funny.
parents, they'd love it.
You know what I mean?
This is for your fans, though. If they loved those songs back then, it's nostalgic. Even though you're like embarrassed and you're like, I don't feel the same way, and these are simple lyrics, I can do better now. It's still fun.
You're correct. So that was our set list. Like,
Yeah.
if it was up to me, our entire set list would be Soundtrack to a Revolution and Sinner Songbook songs. Like that's
Yeah.
it if it was up to me. But like you're saying, I have to recognize like these songs are embarrassing, but people are coming to see the shows. They're coming to hear Motor City ska songs. They're coming to hear some Scalleluja. They're coming to hear some Fight of My Life. So it's tricky. Like it's embarrassing, but yeah, you got to do it. So I mean, I'm with you. You got to play stuff that you don't like to play. It just end of
Yeah.
story. Yeah.
I agree. I totally agree with that. My only caveat in Five Iron is like, there's just stuff I can't sing anymore. Like, it's too high. Or if they push it towards the front of the set, like, I'm not going to hit those notes. It's going to sound bad. So move it around.
What if you did this? What if you put out for just your band members, you did like, what is that website, Survey Monkey? What
Mhm.
happens if you sent out a link to all your band members and we're like, I'm tired of this, and you put 30 songs on there and they click the 12 that you guys are going to play?
To the band members?
Yeah, to your band members. And so here's 30 songs. Everybody pick 12. And then you go through and the 12 songs with the most votes make the set list.
We could try it, but then somebody has to rearrange the set list and then they'll start bitching. I can't switch between that song. Those keys don't go together. Like it just goes on. And you're like, well, do you want to do this? Is this what you're interested in? Because it seems like you're showing interest. Do you want to write this? Do you want to make the set list? Okay, try it this way. Just quit bitching. Like either just shut up and play it or do it.
So what happens if you do this? Your band's a democracy. What if your band all votes? How many are you? How many of you are in the band? 7,
8.
8. So what happens if your band votes on 3 people that you guys are the set list committee?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it was 3 people or 1 person or 5 people. Like the other people would just bitch.
Right. But that's what you're doing. You're saying, guys, this is where we are in 2023. We're all adults here. This is the issue that we have in front of us. Therefore, we all have to agree. If you feel passionate about something, if you're one of the people that always complains, then you're one of the 3 on the committee. And 2 other people are going to be on it, and you 3 are going to come up with a set list. And then the rest of us that aren't on the committee, we are putting our trust, our democracy,
And we'll play it.
and we'll play it. Well,
They won't. Because they'll be like, hey, Reese, like Andy was doing the set list. He finally got sick of the bitching, gave up on it. So they're like, anybody want to do it? I'm like, I'll do it, but I'm only going to do twice and then I'm out. And immediate bitching. Just like, I don't like that song. I don't like the horns in that song. I don't like to play that song. I don't want to play Part in the USA by Miley Cyrus. Like there's nobody is just like, hey, let's see what it sounds like. Let's try this.
oh, I couldn't deal with that, man.
Dude,
I couldn't
it's
deal with it.
out of control.
Because literally the last 15 minutes here or 10 minutes, I've tried to help you and give you every idea that I could possibly
know.
give you. And if you're saying that all of that would be shot down, then how do you even function as a band?
We don't.
Like
Like-
I would be like, I'm done. I don't need this, man. I'm a nurse.
is-
I got a 9 to 5. I'm done. I don't need this stress.
This is really why I started the Facebook group I Hate Five Iron Frenzy, is because I hate Five Iron Frenzy. I hate how much potential our band has that they just piss away. They're some of the best musicians I've ever played with. We can write amazing songs.
And
We can
rabid
put
fan
out-
base.
Right. We could do it if either people were just like, I'm going to put a little bit effort into it, or I'm just going to shut my yap and let these guys who are trying do their job.
Yeah.
Like I'm just going to coast on this and shut up. But nobody will. They just bitch all the time.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit in a car for 4 hours.
Oh.
It's just like, what the fuck, dude? You don't want somebody to pay you to be a rock star for a weekend?
Well,
You're
that's
gonna-
me. That's
you're
me.
gonna miss
That's
your-
when I.
Like,
That's
you're
when I
gonna
do
miss
that.
the anniversary, like your 17th anniversary weekend. Your wife will not forgive you for that. Fucking goddamn! It's so infuriating. Like, well, my kid they have a decoupage. They've got an exhibit for their decoupage that weekend, and we can't play in front of 2,000 people.
What's a decoupage?
I don't. I think it's I don't know what
Diorama?
decoupage.
A
Yeah, it's a
diorama?
diarrhea.
Yeah. Were you poop in a shoebox? That's called a diorama.
But it's just like ridiculous amounts of that. Like, I get it. It's your kid's birthday. My kids, like, if I was like, hey, I've got a show that weekend, can we do your birthday next weekend? Cool.
Oh,
They'd be
that's how
like-
my family is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, no, Dad, instead, I'd like to come to your show.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll have your birthday party in this town.
Yeah.
But, like, they wouldn't be like, no. You need to make all those thousands of people that would come to your show not go because it's my whatever 12th birthday. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's tricky.
It's so much. Or just people that are like, no, it's my anniversary weekend. What anniversary is it? 25? No. 20? No. 23? Who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? Have it another day. Go to the fucking Olive
right.
Garden.
But this is
do
coming
your
from two
thing.
guys who are divorced.
I know, but still, like, seriously, your wife is just like, this is the most important one. It's 23. Do not take, you must tell them you cannot have that weekend. You have to have the 23rd anniversary. We are going to Olive Garden. It's important.
I feel like you're imitating Brad's wife.
No,
I'm
maybe.
just joking.
Oh my gosh. But it's just like none of them want to try. Not none of them. Because some of them do.
Well, it sounds like Roper's about to get going again.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well, let's bring this to an end.
All right.
All right, paid people. Thank you so much. Appreciate your dollars. It really helped me out this past weekend. I was in a bad way with some unexpected bills that came up, and to get the Patreon money that I received this past weekend, you guys really, I'm not saying this, I'm not blowing smoke up your skirt. It was an absolute lifesaver to get it, and I mean that. So your dollars, it would be the same thing if I started a GoFundMe for a bad, if something was in a bad way. You guys really helped me out, so I appreciate it. I appreciate every penny that you spend on us, and hopefully we can make it feel like you guys are getting your money's worth. If
I
you're
spent it
listening
all on alcohol and porn.
there you go. And if you're listening and you haven't gotten
It's
your
just alcohol.
apology video from me yet, my life has been extremely, extremely, extremely busy. You may also notice that our podcasts are kind of coming out not weekly because things have just been nuts for me about the last month and a half. So it's been difficult for me to kind of get some of those videos out. I will try and do that this weekend. So that is that.
That's that. Thanks to Daniel Rock for making us sound good.
Yeah. See you guys.
Peace. Let me repeat it because we're recording. Goddamn ass fuck, Joe. Get it together. Did you get it?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you again.
Did you hear what I said?
I
I
did.
said, goddamn ass fuck.
Yeah, I heard that.
Is Daniel
I did
Rock
hear.
gonna cut this out?
Probably not.